Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for Mara issue 4, which is an Image miniseries. But before I start talking about this issue, just want to give you guys a little update. I have actually 4 reviews on Dark Avenger Inc. that I usually do on Comic Uno, which is Vibe issue 3, and Justice League of America Vibe issue 3, Green Lantern New Guardians issue 19, which is a wrap of the First Lantern tie-in, and Ultimate Comics Wolverine issue 3. And the other one is actually an advanced review, which is Invincible issue 102. So if you guys want to go check that out, there'll be a link for Dark Avenger Inc. in the description below. But let's talk about Mara issue 4. I think there's 2 more issues left, because I'm pretty sure this is a mini-series, and which is sad, really. I feel like the series would be a lot better if it wasn't a mini-series, because there's so much story to tell with it. But I'm really enjoying this. I have been picking Mara up since issue 1, and it's a really interesting mini-series. But let's see what's going on with this cover. I thought the cover was kind of sketchy. It's a good cover. It's the head of the government with Mara, and it has a lot to do with this issue. But I did think it was a little sketchy. I do like the colors, but it's not the best cover I've seen for Mara. But let's see if I like the issue. Let's see if I like the story. So in this issue, we get to see Mara is taken from the government, and the government says, we want the world to know that you're dead. And the world does know she's dead, but she's not really dead, because she's going to be working for the government. And Mara says, alright, I'll work for the government, I'll work for you guys with my powers if you make me see my brother. That way he knows I'm not dead. I don't care about anyone else, I just want to know my brothers, know that my brother knows that I'm not dead. So they're like, no one can know that you're not dead. But Mara's like, that's really the only thing I want. Alright, fine, at least protect my brother. And because there was an explosion of where he worked, or like something happened where he worked, because he's in the military, and she doesn't know much what happened with that. But he says, alright, fine, we'll keep him safe, don't worry. So Mara doesn't trust him, so she goes, finds out that, yeah, something did happen, they're not keeping him safe, so she's against the government now. She is not going to follow their rules, and that's what happens with this whole issue, and now the government's like, alright, now we have to attack her. We gotta do something, because she's out of control. And I don't know if she's going to say, hey, I'm alive, but it's going to be interesting with these next 2 issues. I do like the pacing of this series. I think it works really well. But again, I think this downfall of this series really is that it's a mini-series. I feel like there's so much story to tell in just 6 issues. Honestly, I think that's really little time to tell this story, because again, there is so much to tell, and if this is ongoing, I think maybe this would have gotten a higher grade for me. I mean, it didn't get a low grade, but I think I would have given this a higher grade, because I know, alright, they're going to talk about this in future issues. But really, there's not a lot of time to talk about this, and pacing is the goal for these miniseries. And also, I'm not in love with the government parts. It's a little bit on the boring side, but I like what Mara is doing, you know. She's like, I don't trust you guys. You know, I like her attitude, and I think that's why I do like the series a lot, is her attitude of things. But again, I don't like, what are these powers? We still don't know. It's issue 4. It's a mini-series. We don't know how she's gotten these powers, and I think that's a downfall of this series also, is that we don't know where she's gotten these powers, and if this is ongoing, that'd be different, because that'd be the mystery throughout the series. But since it's a mini-series, we gotta know, you know, we gotta know how she got these powers. That's a question we have. But this is an interesting story still. I think it was paced well, for the story itself. Maybe the powers itself wasn't paced well, and I think it could have done better as ongoing. But the story itself for a mini-series is paced pretty well, and I do like, again, how Mara controls the situation, where the series is going, and these next 2 issues. I think it really gets us excited with all these cliffhangers, and that's why I say the pacing as well, because with all these cliffhangers, it gets you excited for the next issue, and that's why I did like this issue. The art is really good for this series also, to show you that first page. It's very good art, which I do like. It's good coloring and everything. It just reminds me of an Image book. I like these type of realistic type art styles, so good art. I like this issue. I don't think it was better than the last 3. I think, again, there is more with those issues, but I still think this is a good addition to this miniseries, and I'm excited to see where the series goes. If you haven't been reading it, I think it's an interesting miniseries. If you want to get more into indie books, this is really a miniseries I would pick up. Yeah, so I give this 3.5 stars. I thought it was pretty good. Again, it wasn't great, but it was a pretty good issue. And again, I give it 3.5 stars. Think you should pick it up. And this is Comic Uno of Dark Avenger Inc. And I'll see you guys later. Guys, don't forget to follow me on Twitter for Comic Uno and the right situations. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.